Okay, I just built a beautiful redwood deck for my spa jacuzzi tub. And you can see that this is all natural, unstained, unvarnished redwood. It's got a beautiful grain. Looks really nice. I'm going to try two different products here. I'm going to see what Minwax has. I was looking at a bunch of these different things, and I first tried some stains, and like I was really not happy with the stains did at all. So this says natural color stain, and I tried it on a piece of wood, and other than having oils that go into the wood, it doesn't have any coloration at all. So there's absolutely no dyes in this, because I didn't want to change the color at all, but it gives it a nice, the oil soaks in and it brings out the grain, so it looks pretty nice, but it's not overpowering like a normal stain would be. And then I've got the Minwax polyurethane. They call it the quick drying polyurethane, although I think that's kind of a misnomer. It says it takes like 2 to 4 hours to dry. But this is also an oil-based polyurethane varnish. So we'll give it a try and we'll see what happens. And here's the before, and we'll see how after looks. Okay, I put the Minwax wood finish on here. Let's get another zoom of the can here. And you can kind of see, just to get a look at, like I say, it's a natural color. Now, here's a piece of wood I did up here. Now, this I put the finish on there, then I put the polyurethane varnish on there. And the left side I had the finish, and then the right side was naked. Then I put the polyurethane varnish over both sides. You can kind of see how the right side's a little blotchy. That's probably, a lot has to do with maybe imperfections in the wood itself. That's a piece I cut off, and so it really is almost identical on both sides. But still, I'm glad I used the wood finish on there. I could have just put the polyurethane on there, but I wanted something that really penetrated the wood to really protect it. And anyway, this is, like I say, without any varnish already. Let me just zoom out here a little bit. Or let me even zoom in. I mean, this is all in HD. Hopefully you can take a look at it in HD and see how beautiful these wood grains are. I mean, this is just the oil. Let me zoom out a little bit here. The camera's not really focusing too well. So this is just the oil. Put the oil on there and let it stay on there for about 15 minutes. And there's a little bit of residue on the top, so I took like a paper towel and wiped it off. And tomorrow, I'm going to try the polyurethane. Like I say, it's an oil-based polyurethane. It's a matte finish. I could have gotten gloss, semi-gloss, or matte, and I didn't want to really draw attention to that there's even any kind of finish on there. Anyway, you can kind of see how the matte finish looks. Kind of looks pretty good. It looks kind of like straight wood. There's really no shine to it. The semi-gloss may have been better. I don't know. You always go back and forth in these things. Gee, should I got this? Should I got that? What should I done? But anyway, I am really happy with the way the wood looks right now. And the only reason I'm putting the polyurethane stuff on there is because redwood's kind of a soft wood, and I don't want to get any scratches in there. So by putting a coat of the polyurethane on there, it'll get rid of all the, it'll harden up, it'll help protect the wood, and hopefully this will last for many, many, many years to come. Okay, we're all finished. And man, oh man, I am really happy with how well this has turned out. I want to get a picture so you can see how the matte finish looks. I don't know if you can really see. It's got a little bit of sheen. Okay, here we go. Here's one. Oops. You can kind of see the sheen. The wood grain kind of sheens, and the rest of it still has a porous look to it. I put 2 coats on here. I just gave a very light sanding with the 220 grit as the directions recommend. And And I'm just hoping you can see how nicely the Redwood finish is. Here's the baseboard. It's protected, it's hard. It's got a really nice hard surface on there. Protected from water, although Redwood's, fairly water resistant. And another thing I did is that wood finish, the supposed stain without the stain in it, basically it's just oil. I don't know what kind of oil it is, but just some sort of oil. I put on this piece of tiger wood. This was a really crappy. This thing was in bad shape. It would have been here for many years and it was all dried out looking. But this tiger wood, look at how the grain just pops. I put that stain on there and I couldn't believe how good it looked with the stain. It really brought out there, and I put a couple of coats of spar varnish because this needs to be waterproofed. It's for a sink. So I put the spar varnish on there. And of course, this is a high gloss spar varnish, but still it had the stain, so that's why I'm including it here. And really did a nice job. So, gosh, I can't tell you how nicely this turned out with the Redwood finish. So if you have Redwood and you're thinking about finishing it, this is my suggestion. It really worked well for me. The oil-based stain and the oil-based varnish with the satin finish. I was kind of thinking maybe semi-gloss. When I did it, I go, man, should I done semi-gloss? But it looks really good. It looks really good right now. It didn't even need the semi-gloss.